Welcome to your Wednesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports over in the pool. Lamar Taylor continuing to build on perhaps one of the most dominant careers amongst male swimmers in Bahamian history. The 22-year-old adding to his collection of medals on Tuesday, winning the bronze in the men's 100-meter free at the 2025 Junior Pan American Games in Asunción, Paraguay. Taylor stopping the clock in a new national record time of 48.51 seconds at the Olympic Aquatic Center in Asunción. Taylor is the only Bahamian swimmer to crack 50 seconds and also boasts the top 14 fastest times in the event. As for the bronze medal, it is the second medal picked up for the 242 at this year's Games and the third overall for the Bahamas in the event's history. From the NBA, Kai Jones currently in talks with the Miami Heat. This revealed earlier this week from NBA insider Chris Haynes. Jones is currently working out for the team while the Heat considers their roster options just ahead of training camp. Jones, the 19th overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft, played for the Los Angeles Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks during the 2024-2025 season. He appeared in 40 games, averaging 5 points and 3 rebounds in just over 11 minutes per game. Starting the season on a two-way contract with the Clippers, Jones was waived in early March after roster moves. The Mavericks then signed him to help bolster their injury-depleted front court. Jones improved his output, averaging 11 points and 6 rebounds in 12 games across 6 starts. Still in hoops, the grandson of a local basketball legend is carving out his own path as a rising basketball prospect on the U.S. hoop circuit. Our intern Swanson Gibson Jr. tells us more.
Keitho Johnson is the latest Bahamian basketball prospect, taking his talents to the United States to advance to the next level. The 6'6" guard recently committed to Veritas Academy, an institution based in California, possessing some of the best high school basketball talents within the U.S.
Just another opportunity from God. Like, since I was young, I've been praying to play on the biggest stage, where the whole world could see me. So now I get the opportunity. I just got to produce.
Johnson will join Javez Colby and Woody Ching at Veritas, establishing a Bahamian trio. Johnson talks Colby courting him for the commitment.
He just was telling me, he's like, bro, come here. We could be the next big two coming out of the Bahamas. And then he just was explaining the process of how much better he's gotten in the span of a year.
Johnson is the grandson of Bahamian basketball player Charlie Softly Robbins, known for his contributions as a player, coach, and president for the Bahamas Basketball Federation. The 17-year-old hooper discussed drawing inspiration from his grandfather.
When he was my age, he said he was the best in the Bahamas. And then I always told him when I was young I wanted to go abroad to play basketball. And he was like, every summer I come to Freeport, I have to show him that I'm ready to take that step. So, him just always being a backbone, always being on me, staying consistent. Even him at his old age, still taking me to the courts to work out. So I appreciate him for being there.
And Veritas coach George Zadon gave his perspective on Johnson's commitment and the Bahamian basketball landscape.
I think KJ has a huge opportunity. I think a year from now we'll be laughing and joking about how he ended up here. And this young man, in the first week that he's been here, has showed a lot of talent, a lot of promise, but mostly just an attitude of appreciation and gratitude. And a lot of times when you have that, you have tremendous success. But I believe this young man has a chance to be a high major player if he continues on this path. There's something in the water there. There's something in the sun or the air. I want to say there's 9 players of Bahamian descent in the NBA currently. And so that's not an accident. That's definitely, something there. And so we want to continue to develop that talent.
The 242 looking to take the West Coast by storm for the upcoming season. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Swanson Gibson Jr.
And finally, with the Caribbean Volleyball Championships set for this weekend, behind the scenes, crews have been hard at work to ensure the Kendall G. Lysick Gymnasium will be up and ready to go when the first whistle is blown. Our summer intern, Zaria Stapleton, catches up with the venue's manager in this report.
We're here at the Kendall Isaacs Gym viewing the preparations for the Caribbean Volleyball Championships that will be held this weekend. Numerous countries will be coming to participate within male and female divisions. This will be the first time that the Bahamas has hosted in 20 years.
Youth Sports and Culture, Lauren Hennessy and LOC of the Bahamas. We have do some minor repairs, air condition, painting the locker rooms, refurbishing the office spaces. As you can see, we just put on a brand new state-of-the-art Olympic qualifying floor. Basic stuff.
Arthur explained the technicalities that came with installing the new court.
Yes, when we come to any international event, we have to follow guidelines from the international body. As you walk there, you can see the markings on the floor got to be right. So where we station and position our barricades, our chairs and stuff, because volleyball is a continuous play. You could run off the mat and still be playing.
The Bahamas is looking to defend home court this Saturday at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Saria Stapleton.
Let's look at your sports on this Tuesday. I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out until tomorrow.